Scott Bauer is the CEO of Prosper Trading Academy. Scott, good to see you down there at the CBO here in Chicago.
How are you?
You ready to trade some cloud with us? Which way you want to lean on OKTA?
Absolutely. So I'm very non-committal on this one, and I agree with almost everything that George said and what you had talked about with that 130-ish area reaching up there and knocking off there again. I think it is priced for perfection. I think they have to have fantastic guidance. So that being said, Oliver, I do think there's an opportunity if they do have that guidance that we break above that 130 threshold that it has, stalled at the last few times. So that's I don't have a lot of conviction behind this. However, I think it is a very good reward to risk opportunity looking at the 130, 135 call spread on the upside to buy that for $1. I would not do that in big size. I'd be very cautious with that. What I'm really looking at here is I want an after earnings trade. I would actually prefer to see this thing dip down to the 111, 112 area, which is right in line with what George was talking about with that expected market maker move of around $9, $10. If it gets there, that is technically an area where I want to buy it hands out. I want to buy as much as I can there, probably with options, but 111, 112 technically huge support there. So I am going to do this call spread to the upside, very small. If it works, great. If not, I know what my risk is. I'm paying $1 for this thing. But after earnings, if this thing dips, that's when I'll get really aggressive.
So as we're discussing, you're going to let basically the market kind of create the opportunity for you and find out the information that we're going to see from how traders look at this thing after earnings, right? Because it's been a pretty volatile stock. We know that it's expensive. Yep. We know these cloud names can move. So your point is avoid directionality essentially coming into earnings.
I really would. Again, this 130, 135 call spread that I'm, talking about doing it very small. I think if they have that good guidance, this thing's going to explode beyond that 130 area. However, I would be more cautious and wait until after earnings. And if it dips to that 111, 112, again, we can talk about it tomorrow or Monday. That's where I want to get really aggressive with this thing.
All right, $120 and the market maker move at $8.86. To me, looks, hey, it looks pretty reasonable, if not a little light, Scott. Some of these cloud names, you come into an event and it's priced at like 10, 12% moves, but we're not seeing that right now for OKTA.
Not at all. No. You just hit the nail on the head. We could see this thing at a 12, 13% expected move. So, volatility is not as it has been in the past year. I mean, we've seen this thing trade all over the place, and we've actually gone into earnings in the past where we have seen the market maker expected move well over 10%.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to watch the earnings. Appreciate the trade, Scott Bauer. While we got you, let's talk macro here, because this morning equities were lifting a little bit, and actually right as the market opened, we had a pretty sizable treasury sell-off that's now kind of reversed a little bit, and gold's found some strength. Anything you see here to pin it to, or should we just relax when it's only a 0.25% drop in stocks?
Just relax. Just like on Monday and Tuesday this week when we had, that little bit of a sell-off here. Got to take it all into perspective. So many people are so uptight, retail investors especially, about, oh my God, it's December again. Remember what happened last December? I know you talk about this ad nauseum. Yep. So that is keeping some volatility in the marketplace. Have to keep everything in perspective. The market and the economy, quite frankly, is nothing near what we were last year at this time. We had rising interest rates. We had too many hikes, obviously, in hindsight. We're not at that point at all now. So just take everything in stride here.
Yeah, all right. Right now, down about 20 bips. Scott Bauer, appreciate it. Thank you, sir. CEO of Prosper Trading Academy.
Thank you.